So today we are going to discuss about problem solving. The previous classes are based on how we can improve the psychological well-being. What are the theories behind it? Then you may be noticed one thing. Whenever the problems comes, some people lack some skills to solve it. Okay, it can be learned, it can be practiced, it can be improved. So one of the main skill is problem solving skill, problem solving method. Whenever problem comes, some people escape from that problem. Some people face that problem, but whether it is in right way or improper way, we have to check it. Because some are taking impulsive action when the problems comes. They react fast. They don't think much. They don't plan much. They react fast. It may lead to some of the dangers. But some may be not even react to that. They just submissive, and they will withdraw from the problem. So both are not good. So what is best is we are going to discuss about it. Okay, first is whenever the problems comes, you need to define the problem. Okay. Actually, is there any problem? You just define. Sometimes what happens, most of our thinking process is in a rational way, so that we may think that there is a problem. Okay. Example, you we studied well for the exam. Okay, but you think that actually exam is a problem for me. I will fail. This may be because of your irrational thoughts. You studied well, you practiced well, then, but because of the negative thoughts, you feels that something is going to happen, some problem is going to happen. Okay, so like that, some cognitive distortions we normally call it as, or irrational thoughts. It is irrational thoughts. So that is why we have to check whether is there any real problem exist. You have to check it. So what is the problem? First, I understand the problem. Okay, what is the problem and how significant it is? Suppose next week is your exam. You are more worried about the exam. Okay, that's a exam is now a problem for you. How it's significant? Hmm. Yes, if you fail this exam, then some exam you have to repeat. So yeah, if I am not studying well, it will affect me. That's a problem. Okay, you have 1 week only, you are not studied anything. So exam, you have to write something and pass. Otherwise, you will fail in the exam. So you identified, I have to attend this because it is a significant problem. Sometimes it will not be a significant problem. It is not urgent and important. You know the quadrant. Urgent and important, urgent not important, not urgent important. So if you see the problems and priority wise, you have to check whether it's a significant for me to attend this, or I'm really need to work on this, or it's an irrational, it is my irrational thoughts, no need to work on. So these are the initial stage you have to think about the problems. Then second thing, analyze the problem. Analyze the problem means why it is happening to me, or why it is happening generally. So next week is the exam. I am not have not studied anything. Now I am worried there is a problem. Why it is happening? Is it because of the college system or school system? No, because of school system is general for everyone. Some actually don't take it as this as a problem. So you personalize it. Okay. So what is actually for me why it is a problem? Because I have not studied anything in the past. That is why 1 week is there. How can I study this? I'm worried about this. So uh, you got the root cause of this problem. Okay, why this problem is existing? Because of your behavioral habits, you are not studying daily, and last minute you piled up everything chapters. So now only 1 week is there. That is the problem. Analyze it. When you are analyzing the problem, you don't blame others. Okay, you started personalizing yourself. You're owning up the problem. The beauty of owning up the problem is, if you own up the problem, you will be more responsible to solve that problem. Okay. Then third step is determining what to do. What shall we do about it? Now, anyway, we can't change the past. Okay. Past is past. Now only 1 week is left. So all the chapters I need to study. What I can do now? So plan it. Options. So here you can write not only one solution for this, two, three solutions, two, three, four solutions you have to write it. One solution is I can refer the previous question paper only and study on that because there is no time. Second, out of 10 chapters, the important chapters, I will pick 5 chapters. I'll go through that chapters and finish. Third, I'll ask the teacher about the important areas and I will study for focus on that. Okay. Then fourth, I'll be studying, going through all the chapters and something will be remaining in my mind. Just check all the options. Okay. We'll start with the last option. So I'll be going through all the chapters. Actually, you need a time. This is one sem subject, I mean syllabus. If you are within 1 week, if you are going through, you couldn't able to understand and couldn't able to remember also. So fourth option is what is the consequences? You may be spending lot of time, but you couldn't able to remember the things. Then fourth option, according to your personal choice. This I am telling according to me. So according to you, maybe the personal choices are different. Then we cut the option. Okay. Then think about the first one. Question paper I will refer and study. Okay. Sometimes the question paper pattern change. Okay. And we cannot rely on only question papers because question papers can't repeat questions. We have not get any assurance of it. So we will go to the second one. So that also consequences if that questions not come means you will fail. That also I disconnected. I mean I deleted. Mhm. Then third option, next option. Next option is you have to ask the teacher about the important thing and study. That is okay because teacher knows about the updates and expected questions and all. Maybe she knows so or he knows. So that's the option. You tick mark. And third option. Next option is study 5 chapters or 3 4 important chapters and remaining you left whatever you studied that will be thorough. That's also important chapters, 1 or 2 questions may be coming. That's also possible. But sometimes the most of the questions asked from the remaining chapters I will fail. That also you deleted. Then you selected, you have to meet the teacher and noted down the important questions, areas to study that we are going to focus. You need 1 week. Now the timetable, as per your this one, a personal timetable, you have to first meet the teacher and get the notes or make the notes from or get the note from the other classmates or teacher and get ready and study at least 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours according to your, you can complete that chapters. You made a timetable also. Then everything plan, everything is ready. Okay, the solution is ready. Then we will go to the uh, next implementation part. In implementation part, whatever we decided as a solution, we have to do it. Okay. Are you doing what you said you would do? How do you know? Okay. Just analyze. Okay. When you're making a plan, now after 2, 3 days in between, you analyze whether I am doing it correctly, where is a shortfall, what are the difficulty to move forward, and that difficulty you solve. Evaluate. If I am doing, I am able to remember, I am getting that confidence. Okay. Evaluate it. I'm sorry, implement it. Implement you have to ensure you just make a tick mark. Okay, you are doing this daily. Then that is going smoothly means every your plan is done, your implementation part is done. Now you are writing the exam. After you wrote the exam, evaluate. Okay, whether this method helped you to solve this problem. Yes, most of the questions you know. So you got, you sure that you will get a pass marks. So in the crisis situation, it can work. So what alternative changes I need to make? So in future, I need to study in the daily basis or I need to study the prayer. Then I can be avoided the last minute. This one I can be score better also. So you got overall idea. So this is the way every problem you have to approach. First thing, you have to identify whether it is a cognitive distortion or cognitive uh, uh, distortion or irrational thoughts. If it is that means you attend that with evidences, question your thoughts and think about it. If you're sure that is a problem means, then go to the analyze the problem. What is the root cause of this problem? You have not studied well. That's so it will affect you this one. You have to attend this. Then determining to what to do. Then note it down 3, 4 solutions. Okay, maybe more than that. You can write it options by analyzing the consequences. Each one you have to delete, coming into the conclusion of one or two and implement it. Implementation also you have to ensure daily basis you are doing that in a tick mark to-do list. You have to prepare and do it. And after at the end you are going to do that writing the exam or whatever the process you are doing. After that, you are again evaluating yourself. Yes, this worked. Okay, in the correct situation can be done. In future, I need to study properly, then I can score better. It can be improved. So this way you are moving. Okay. So I hope that you understood the steps of the this is a remember the steps defining the problem, analyzing the problem, determining the problem, implementing the problem, evaluating the problem. Okay. At least 5 points you have to remember. Then uh, yeah. Tips. That means, we already discussed this. Not every problem solving immediately. Maybe some problem need some time. Problem solving is a learned skill. Definitely, you can also learn this. You need to put some effort. Every problem solving uh, is successful in the way a team would like to be. Okay. And these are the questions you can remember. Uh, what is in the present moment, what is achieved, how it is done, when it is done, and what it is, who does this. Okay, analyze all the ways of that problem. What are the challenges in that problem? Why then? Why there? Why them? Why questions you have to ask the problem. This is for this questions are for the in order to get the clarity of that problem. Then improvement options. What can be I can do to better this? Okay, 2, 3 things. Then best option I told you, best option you have to select and move on and evaluate. Okay. How to improve problem solving skills? That's just a general slide. Keep track of your ideas. Okay. Have a right mindset. A growth mindset should be there. Okay. You have to interest in your growth. You have to be interest in your self growth. Get good in making decision, even if you are admittedly lukewarm on your choices. Okay. get good making decision. Like, that means in among the this one choices, you have to take decision correctly. Consider a different perspective. Yeah, sometimes different perspective you need to think, not a traditional methods. Have mentor role and have some fun. Okay, this is not a you don't feel that it's a tedious process, official work and all. You should have some fun in included in it. And in the perspective of employee visioning should be there. And frame the problem as a question, or the prefer more scientific team. This is a teamwork they are telling. Ask for help. Suppose this is very important. Okay, if you don't think that actually you couldn't able to solve this problem alone, ask the help. That's also included the solution. In the solution. Okay. And it should be measurable goal, smart goal. A time bound should be there. Okay, you can't work on the problem for long time. You have to make some plan and move on immediately. Some it should be a time bounded work. And calculated risk also. I told you, the consequences and all you have to check. Okay, this is all about the problem solving. It is easy, but if you go into the steps, you have to analyze it properly and move on. It will take some effort. Okay, but I hope you will be doing in future when the problems comes. Thank you.